Morning everyone, it's Kevin Magpie 24/7. I hope you're all good. It's ended 1-1 at Molineux, and I'll be honest with you, I would have took a point beforehand. With all the negativity and all the people, in my opinion, rightly calling for Bruce's head, there was a lot of scepticism around even the team selection, because we were thinking it's going to be five at the back, it's going to be defensive, and it's exactly what it was. The team selection, though, I'm so confused. I'm still confused now. Ryan Fraser made his Premier League debut for Newcastle in centre midfield. Miggy was in midfield. Um, Jacob Murphy played right wing back. Well, two right backs were on the bench. A lot of confusion, in my opinion, for going into today's game. I didn't have much hope. I thought Wolves would pick up apart, but to be fair, defensively we're pretty sound. I don't think Wolves have many chances you could hang your hat on and say they deserve to score several times. Whereas in other games it's been the case, you know. So for me, I, it's a difficult one. I think it's had a point written all over it. To be honest, I know Wolves had the majority of the game in terms of possession and stuff, but I think we just held our line very well. It's just a shame we didn't show any attacking intent, and we didn't actually want to score a goal until we went 1-0 down, which is really disappointing for me. I think Newcastle are so much more capable, especially with the attacking players that were on the field. Almiron, Fraser, Wilson. I mean, Wilson was the most isolated bloke in Wolverhampton today. I mean, they took social distancing a little bit too far where he's concerned. Like, it was embarrassing at times how much space he had between him and the closest attacking player. There was once or twice he had the ball in an attacking area, nobody around him, not one soul, and that to me is not really good enough. You need to get forward, you need to try and get in behind, and by the time the rest of the players got up the field, Wolves had already kind of mobilised and were ready to defend, and we didn't hit them quick enough at any point in today's game. It was so disappointing. It was a long watch. It was a bloody long game. I know most games are only 90 minutes, but that felt like a week. At times we're just so lethargic, so defensive, and sometimes you have to be. I get that, but Wolves were shocking today. I thought, for as defensive as we were, I thought Wolves were really bad. I thought if we'd have counter-attacked, if we showed a little bit more intent, 1 point could have well been free. And I think Wolves never got out of first gear, and despite them not getting out of first gear, they were worthy of the lead. The ball goes out to Jimenez, who'd been miss-hitting shots all game, and he finally hits one. It no one goes to him. Sean doesn't go to him. Lascelles doesn't go to him, who headed the ball out. And they just kind of stand there and go on, son, have a dig. And he does, and it goes in the net. And to be fair to Newcastle, we came out the blocks and tried to get the point back. I mean, what you got to lose at that point? We had a point to gain when it was 0-0. But to be fair, Jacob Murphy, it was a surprise that he started. He was out position, playing in a position very unfamiliar to him. And he played really well. I thought defensively he was very solid. He only once did Province get past him all game. And he showed the effort, he showed work rate, he showed passion. And if anyone on the field was going to equalise for Newcastle, it deserved to be Jacob Murphy. He was fantastic the day, he really was. The passion he showed as well when he scored the goal, really, really good to see, really nice to see. He was it was one of those players we thought were going to leave in the summer, most weren't anyway, but he's came in, he's proved himself. He did well against Morecambe in the Cup, but the question was always, can he do it in the Premier League? And if he keeps playing like he did today, the answer is well and truly yes. But yeah, fantastic for him to score. I mean, you'll take. For me, it's one of those forgettable. In summary, this is one of those forgettable games. You take a point, you move on. But suppose you have to take it in considering the circumstances. But yeah, there's still a lot of alarming questions I have for Steve Bruce. Let us know if you agree or disagree. How do you feel about the game today? We've got to take 1-1 and move on, I think, but we'll move on next week against Southampton or Everton. I know it's them two, the next two, but let us know how you feel going into them ones and how you feel about the performance today. And yeah, keep an eye out for the podcast as well tomorrow. Me and Paul are going to record that tomorrow because Paul's been moving house and he's run into a couple of problems. The people that were supposed to move his stuff from one house to another, like it's he's like 100 mile away, and he needed someone to move house for him and help him move house, and they kind of took a sickie on Saturday and completely left him in the shit. So that's led on to today, and that for that reason we haven't been able to do a podcast for you, but we're gonna do one tomorrow, and hopefully this video is okay between now and then. But just keep an eye on my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We've got all our opinions and stuff on there until the podcast. But until then, I love yous and leave yous. I hope yous enjoy the rest of your weekend. And yeah, I'll catch yous all later. Ta-ra.
How's the bacon, did you say?